Well, it always helps to plug the headset into the computer before you start streaming. Just a note to everybody in the future. I couldn't hear anything. Was wondering what's going on. Moses, how you doing, man? Thank you. I do like this plane. It's a little different from the 7.3, but it's enjoyable just the same. So, as I was saying, we are sitting on the ground in St. Louis. Going to be going to Charlotte today. First leg of a two-leg trip, 2 streams. I'm going to break these flights up into different streams just for reference and cataloging purposes. First, we're going to go to Charlotte, change airlines, change planes. Going to jump on the Southwest 737 and head up to DCA. And I believe that conditions are favorable for the infamous river visual to runway 19 at Washington National, or Reagan, I believe you should call it now. I think is the new name. Anyway, so we're going to do that, and fun-filled day, and you know, depending on how I feel after that, we may even do some more. I don't know. It is a very hot day here in St. Louis. There is nothing to do. All my chores are done. I'm flying. So, all my chores. It makes me sound like I'm 8. No, but got things to do around the house and did all of them, and now I can stream. So, don't need to eat any food. Don't need any drinks. Well, maybe a drink later, but not now. So, let's get started. Turned on the battery already. Standby power is on. Here we are, just running the battery down. Let's go ahead and get the external power turned on. Bus ties on. Utility buses on. I'm going to go ahead and set the generators to on for when they do come on. Don't need anything there. We do need to turn on the IRSs. So we're going to start our flow this side down. 1, 2, 3, and we'll get this thing 7 minutes. All right. No, we don't need hydraulics right now. And don't need the APU on right now. Don't need any of those lights right now. We do need to arm the emergency exit signs. And engine starter. We're going to put it on 1. 1 is good for now. Good. Don't need any fuel pumps. Don't need any anti-ice. Don't need any wipers. Don't need any of these lights. We do need to turn on a position light. That'll just turn on the red greens on the wingtips. Just let everybody know we're in the plane. And, okay, we're going to go ahead and get the window heat going.
I have nothing to say, sir.
We'll bug Jeeves. And I'm going to set the no smoking sign on. That to on. Oh, it doesn't ding going on. I'll leave it off for now. And altitude, landing altitude at DCA is... Oh man, I gotta look at my flight plan. Ha ha ha. Flight plan, DCA, 700 and, or not DCA, bleh, Charlotte, 748. 748. Oh, wait, going way too far. So 740 is good. Make sure this is on auto 1. I've done that before and left it on manual and lived to regret it as you put the oxygen mask on. We're going to let everybody know who we are with a logo light. Coming up here to the other side, we're going to go ahead and set our controls for the cockpit forward and aft to auto. We're going to go ahead and set trim air on. Recirc fans on, and open the isolation valve. Pack 1, pack 2 on. Get some AC.
Sir, why is it so warm in the cabin?
Oh, Jeeves, you'll get cooled off here before too long. All right, so that's good. We're gonna get this armrest out of the way. Let's get our IRSs aligned. We are at Kilo Sierra. Oh, no we're not. We're at Kilo Sierra Tango Lima. Get our coordinates copied to the scratch pad. Plug them in. Good to go. Alright, let's get the... We have not loaded the plane yet. And temperatures are coming down from 26. Coming down slowly. Alright. It is very, very hot here in St. Louis, 38 degrees C outside. So, we are going to load the plane. I don't think there's anything for me to do down here right now. No, sir. Parking brakes are engaged. And oxygen works. Let's go ahead and load the plane. Alright, get some fuel started here. Good, good, good. Alright. Let's start getting our route in. Kilo Sierra Tango Lima, Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. And today we are American Airlines 416. 416. We have a full plane. 170 passengers and I believe 14,000 pounds of cargo. That should be fine. Alright. No route, no company route. Do not have a runway yet. What just happened? Why can't I go back? Okay. Oh, next page. Alright, first leg of our route. Well, you know what? Let's just go ahead and call ATC, get clearance, and then we will go from there. So... frequency for clearance delivery is 119.5. .5, and we'll get ground from them. Alright. American 416, ready to... Nope, I don't want them to hear me yet. I still don't have a flight plan filed. Ha ha ha! Putting the cart before the horse. American 416, ready to copy.
American 416 is cleared to Kilo Charlie Lima Tango, climb via the DRUSE-3 departure, with the BNA transition, then as filed. Expect departure runway 12 right. Maintain, 10,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 6 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.1 squawk 3530.
American 416 is cleared to Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. Expect departure runway 12 right. Maintain 17,000 feet. Departure on 128.1 squawk 3530.
Aircraft calling clearance delivery, say again with your call sign.
I thought I did. Okay. American 413... Oh, I didn't say it right. It's 416. They won't recognize it. Alright. American 416 is cleared to Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. Expect departure runway 12 right. Maintain 17,000 feet. Departure on 128.1 squawk 3530.
Read back incorrect. American 416 maintain, 10,000 feet.
I thought they said 17,000 feet. Alright, 10,000 feet. Maintain 10,000 feet. American 416. Let's just try the whole read back again. American 416 is cleared to Kilo Charlie Lima Tango. Expect departure runway 12 right. Maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 128.1. Squawk 3530.
American 416 read back correct.
Okay.
Altimeter 2978 contact ground on 121.9 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your afternoon.
Ground on 121.9er, American 416. Alright, well that was an ordeal. Okay. So, 121.9. Swap over here. No, not VATSIM. That's, it is pilot to ATC. That way you don't have to run into issues with there not being coverage in a particular area as you move through it. You always have coverage if you're running your own ATC. So, alright, 3530 on the squawk. We'll just go ahead and 3530. And we're going to go ahead and it's in standby, which is okay. Altitude reporting off, but on, which is what you need to believe. And we're going to go up to 10,000 initially, which is good. 128.1 for departure. 128.1. Okay, we're going to leave that on that side and only change the right. And 12 right. We're going to take off on 12 right. So, let's bring it up. And we're going to be departing on the Druze 3 via 12 right. And I have developed a very odd British accent all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about, to be quite honest with you. There you go. That's in. BNA is the first piece of the transition. Okay, that's right. And then we're going to be not doing this. Right. Why are you doing this? Twelve right. Druze 3. BNA transition. Execute. Route. Why is that happening? Why am I going back here? Oh, index. See, I don't know everything. Trust me. I really don't know everything. Alright. CLT, I believe, given wind conditions, we are going to be arriving ILS runway 18 Centa. Direct with the flips to TAZZA transition. Execute. Legs. Alright. So, we really should put this into... Where is it on this plane? Oh, there it is. Really should put this into this mode. And we'll step through it. There's going to be a disco between TAZZA and BNA, which we expected. Because we're going direct. TAZZA, BNA. Oh, wrong button. Step, step, step. Step, 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 step. How does it have us coming in? I think we're going to get rid of this vectors. I mean, I should keep it in there, but I'm not going to. Delete vectors. I mean, we could do that. I don't know. If they don't give you vectors, you just go straight to where you need to go. It's much easier that way. They will still probably give us vectors. Alright. I think that's good. I think we're good there. Alright, that's good. Let's go ahead and get our pieces and parts in here. Check chat as I use both screens to set up here. Alright. So, because I'm lazy, I'll just throw that in. 181.5, which is correct. Reserves will be 1.7. Cruise altitude is going to be 370. Cost index today, according to the flight plan, will be 83. Gonna get to move a little bit today. Alright. Next page. There's no next page. Okay, takeoff. Flaps. Oh, remind me in this plane where the... You know what? I think our flap settings, we have 1 and 5, just like a 7.3. And then 15, 20. Okay. So we're going to go flaps 5. Let's see what this gives us. See if I like it. Takeoff thrust. We are going to assume a takeoff thrust of... I mean, let's just see how it does this. Center of gravity. That's good. Nothing there. So 141, 144, and 14. And I can't adjust them manually, but that's okay. Runway wind, oh, we're not going to use that. Excel height, that's fine. Alright, so 149 plus 10, 158. Wait, that's heading. We don't... That is heading. 158. Safe speed to fly. I'll go ahead and switch those over to auto. Alright. And I think we're good to go. I think everything is in and we're good. Alright. Go ahead and switch that to takeoff. Flight director's on. LNAV and VNAV armed, but not on in this plane. Let's go ahead and start the APU first. We clear for hydraulics? I think we are clear for hydraulics. APU start. As soon as we get over to run, we'll put it on. Yeah, I know the entry doors are open. Oh, Lyle, that's horrible, man. I hate when that happens. Hopefully we can have some better luck. I'd really be upset if we crash on the second leg of this going into DCA. And just so you guys know, that will be a second stream. I'm going to divide them up into 2 streams, and you are more than welcome to join in on that one, since we're talking about it. Flaps, just speak procedure like the... Put the flaps in what speed, and what speed should I land? What speed you land will depend upon the characteristics of the aircraft you are flying, and the weight and center of gravity that you are using. As a general rule of thumb, the more flap you give it on landing, the slower you can go. So if you're very heavy, you may want to use more flap. I do not have any custom liveries for this one right now, but if you go out to xplane.org, you will you'll find a lot of custom liveries out there, man. I mean, you just gotta search for what you want. I mean, and just scroll through them. Literally, it's limitless. All right. APU is on. I do too. I like all Boeing aircraft. I like the way they operate. I kind of thought about flying that I may do that again for an ending flight tonight after DCA. I don't know. Alright, so the bleeds are on. Let's turn off one pack. And turn on the APU. Off on the ground power. And let's get us disconnected. High pressure unit GPU. Alright, oh yeah, we can also send the fuel trucks and everybody else out. Fuel trucks, chocks, gate config, and close the door, please. Thank you, sir. Entry doors are now closed. We are good. Alright, we are running on one pack because we are on APU power. And so, let's go ahead and call... I don't think we're backing into an active taxiway here. Well, we might be. Yeah, I think we are. Alright, let's go ahead and call for our pushback guy.
Pushback failure. Aircraft is incompatible with better pushback.
Are you serious? No!
Pushback failure. Aircraft is incompatible with better pushback.
Well, that's a new one. We'll have to push back with our own little dealie. Okay, that's fine. We are on ground, I believe. American 416, ready for pushback.
American 416 pushback approved.
Pushback approved, American 416. We need 3.7 units of trim. I just remembered that. That would have been a bad takeoff. So... Oh. That's fine. Alright, well, we'll use the built-in pushback application, which is not as automated and not as much fun, but let's just tell our customers we're on board.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There are
the
customers.
captain and crew would like to welcome you on board this Boeing 757-200 airliner. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you, or in an overhead bin. The flight crew will do everything possible.
Well, I don't think we're going to be, starting engines in the middle of pushback this time. We're going to 12 right, that's going to be over here. So, let's release the parking brake. Get you out of the way. And give you a little bit of power. Gotta do this with our pedals, I think. Well, hopefully, by the time we get through Charlotte and then back up to, I saw that too. I hope that by the time we get done getting through Charlotte and everything, we'll be able to get to DCA with no problems. We'll have to check the winds at the time we leave, before we leave Charlotte, to make sure that we can hit that runway 19. Otherwise, I might consider another destination. My whole point in going to DCA is for the river visual. I hate having to look at this while I do this. Could have been starting the engines, but no. Alright, we're just going to do a real fast pushback here. Well, as fast as he'll allow. Speed brakes armed. Alright, I think this is good. This is perfect. Fine. Stop. Bye-bye, pushback guy. Alright, let's start him up. Fuel pumps on. And good. Give me a red sign. Tack off completely. Oh, we do need that though. And we are going to go ahead and start you. We got 20, I think we're safe. Maybe it was a little low. UGT went a little spiked on that. Alright. I have no idea what that sound is. Okay. Turn the isolation valve off so that we are only directing pressure to the pneumatic pressure to the left wing, left engine. We're gonna let this we're gonna let N2 rotation get a little higher this time before we start introducing fuel. See if that helps out with that. 23 looks good. Yeah, I would say that's much better than getting over in the yellow there. It's almost a hot start doing it at 20. Alright, so that is good. We can go ahead and turn on pressure to both sides. I think we're going to take off without packs on, just because of the temperature. Good. Yaw dampers need to come on. And everything else looks good. Let's go ahead and give it some nose gear light. And we don't need strobes. And we do need some, I hate where these lights are what are those set. Alright, we need some RTOs. Flaps 1, flaps 5. And I don't think we have anything else to turn on at this moment. So, see, that's the whole thing. I love approaches like that. I love that. I think we've talked about this before, that putting you in that situation, at least in a sim, it's fun. It puts you in the situation where you got to make split-second decisions where a miscalculation will destroy everything. So you gotta make good decisions. Learn to make good decisions. In real life, I think making good split-second decisions is a key skill. We said altimeter was 2978. All right. Let's have these folks. Let's give them a PA announcement here. Give them this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request your full attention as the flight attendants
Altitude mode
demonstrate
on.
the safety features of this aircraft. When
All right.
the seatbelt sign illuminates,
Let's not
you must
stress
fasten
over
your
it too much.
seatbelt, insert the metal fittings
Altitude
one into the
disagree.
other, and
Yeah, I
tighten
don't care about
by
that.
pulling on the loose
right.
end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle.
American
We suggest
416,
that you keep your
ready to
seatbelt
taxi.
fastened throughout the flight.
American
As we may
416
experience
taxi to
turbulence.
runway 12 right via
The Boeing
taxiways Delta,
757-200
Charlie,
airliner
hold
has
short
10
runway
emergency
06,
exits, 4
and runway
forward,
12
2
right.
aft, and 2 over each wing. Please
Taxi
take a
via
few
Delta,
moments now
Charlie,
to locate
hold
your
short
nearest
runway
exit. In some cases,
36,
your nearest exit may
American
be behind
416.
you. If we need to evacuate the
American
aircraft,
416
your level
taxi to
lighting will
12
guide you
right.
towards the exit.
Okay, just wants
Doors
to
can be
go.
opened by moving the handle in the
Want to
direction
jump
of the
over
arrow.
one
Each door
here
is
at
equipped
Delta.
with an inflatable slide, which may
Delta's
also
the other
be detached
side.
and used as a life raft.
I guess
Oxygen and
Charlie
air
joins
pressure
it.
are always being monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you.
I think I said the wrong runway, but that's okay.
Pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
Oh,
If
you are
traveling
fast,
with a child
fast,
or
fast.
someone who requires assistance, secure your mask on first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a uniformed crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. The following electronic devices, calculators, CD players, laptop computers, may be used when the seatbelt sign is off, or when permitted by the crew. Mobile telephones, remote-controlled toys.
I cannot wait for World Traffic 3 to come out and actually have some... I could use X-Life, I have X-Life, I have the Deluxe, I do not like it. World Traffic works, World Traffic 2 works so much better, I just don't want to spend the time to set it up correctly. So, World Traffic 3, when it comes out, oh, we need to slow down.
American 416 clear to cross runway 06.
Clear to cross runway 06, American 416.
Please don't hesitate to ask one of our
World Traffic 3 will be out, and all will be well.
Enjoyable flight. Thank you.
All will be golden. No more desolate, empty airports. Alright. Why are you pitching? Hold on, guys. I think I need to recalibrate
American
my pedals
416 contact tower on 132.47. Have a great flight.
132.47. American 416. Alright, a little bit of differential braking there. Alright, let's just do one thing real quick. I kind of feel like my pedals are off, so let's do it. I'd like to recalibrate my pedals here real quick. Alright. Alright. What'd you say? Should 132.47. 132.47. Oh shoot. That'll work. Alright, let's go ahead and get the wing lights on. We'll go ahead and turn the turnoffs off. And good. Wing lights on, logo lights are on. Good. Strobes on. Auto throttle on. Flaps are set. And we have a RTOs on. And 144. We're looking for 144 for a rotate speed. 141 will be our decisioning speed. After which point we will go into the sky regardless of what happens. Alright. Transponders on. We're good. Let's get out of here. American 416. Ready for takeoff. Runway 12 right.
American 416 winds are 200 at 17 knots cleared for takeoff. Runway 12 right.
Clear for takeoff. American 416. Alright. Let's go. Why don't you guys take your seats for takeoff, please?
Please take your seats for takeoff.
Why don't I turn the plane?
12 right.
Turn the plane! I do like too much throttle. Especially on these bigger planes.
On runway 12 right.
Same is true in real life. I tend to drive a little fast. Alright. Let's go ahead and set throttle power. Oh, man. Did we got some wind or we're just ridiculously bad steering today? And thrust. Good lord. Stop. What is wrong with you? I think it's because we're heavy. V1, rotate. Why are we doing that? That's crazy how much. Gear up. I didn't think we had that much wind here in St. Louis today. We are way off. There we go. Getting blown all around. I'll let the autopilot deal with it. Flaps up. Let's check speed. Speed's good. Flaps up. Ah, you get a new PC. Very nice. That's the way to go, man. If you're gonna these flight sim updates, the big ones, that's just to get a new system almost. Makes a world of difference.
American 416 contact St. Louis departure on 128.1. Enjoy your afternoon.
Over to departure, American 416. American 416 climbing to 10,000 feet.
American 416, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Alright. Let's see. Pretty much a straight line to Nashville. Yeah, and the thing I like about world traffic is when I did use 2, and I used it for a little while, I was discouraged by the amount of customization that was necessary to make it work. With all the setting up the individual airports and everything else, and I don't mind setting up an airplane. I do mind, like, I want the things in the simulator external to me flying to just work. I want to push a button, say go, and have it figure it out. Like, okay, well, good. Well, we can build these flight plans. We can make this work. And World Traffic 2 didn't really work that way. But it was a good program. I liked the planes. I liked the activity. I just didn't like having to set it up for, every destination. I like to fly all over the place. Or at least in the U.S. But I think World Traffic 3 is going to solve that issue, and it's supposed to work with Pilot ATC. The 2 developers apparently have been
American 416 climb and maintain flight level 190.
Up to flight level 190, American 416.
American 416 radar contact.
Okay. Alright, we're getting close enough. We're going to flip off the lights here. And y'all need a...
American 416 contact Kansas City Center on 128.35. Have a good one.
Center on 128.35. American 416. 128. American 416 with you at climbing to flight level 190.
American 416, good afternoon. Radar contact.
I don't know how airline pilots do it. Yeah, we forgot to turn on the passenger seatbelt signs, so I hope nobody was in the John at the time that we took off. That may not have been very cool. Climbing out of St. Louis. Absolutely beautiful. clear and cloudless day. Got a tailwind, so we're going to be getting a little help on the way down to, on the way at least to Nashville anyway. Actually, I like using the, there we go, that's the ground. Cloud.
Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft continues to climb. We would like to remind you that all flights of our airline are non-smoking. For your safety, the lavatories have been equipped with smoke detectors. Damaging or disconnecting the smoke detectors is strictly prohibited. On the overhead panel you will find a personal lamp, air conditioner, and a flight attendant button. The lavatory for the business class passengers are located in the front of the airplane, and for the economy class passengers, in the back and center of the airplane. For your safety, when seated, we recommend to keep your seat belts fastened, even when the fasten seatbelt sign is off.
I like leaving this one on 299 too, just so you can see the difference on. I know the plane doesn't like it, but I do. Actually, it's probably talking about the one over here. That's alright. Well, that's not.
American 416 climb and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, American 416. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and bump this up to 2992. As we are passing transition altitude United States. Love to fly Europe. They have like the varying transition altitudes, right? Just a bunch of farmland down there. So Lyle, what kind of PC you're getting? What kind of specs are you going to have on your new PC? I highly recommend getting a 1080 or higher graphics card. Once we get up to cruise altitude, I'll assign some views to the wing and engine nacelles. Yeah, boys. We fly. Alright. We'll do that after. Alright. While we're climbing out, go ahead and get stuff loaded here.
American 416 climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, American 416. And that'll do her. Very good. I always recommend if you're buying a new computer, don't buy it from the manufacturer with as much memory as possible. Go on newegg.com or something afterwards and buy a memory upgrade to what you get. So if you buy it with 8 gigs or 16, you can always go and buy, you know, for relatively cheap, you can go and buy 32 gigs of RAM for, you know, 100 more bucks or whatever later on, or right after you get your computer. Always the best thing to do. Never pay for storage and never pay for memory. What you want is to get the best processor, best video card. It sounds like you've done that, so I think you're going to be completely satisfied. 1080 i7 combination is a winner in X-Plane 11. Oh, it's loud over there. All right. Yeah, I'm completely satisfied. I mean, I think that if you're going to get a 7700K, you're going to be even better off. I bought this in December before the 7700K came out. But you're talking about like a 5% difference in performance on the CPU. But X-Plane is CPU bound right now. I don't even think we're pushing these 1080s very hard. So, I'm going to look at charts here. I don't have my tablet hooked up to the computer, so you have to forgive me. 36, 1/8 center. I'm going to go ahead and write down some frequencies that we're going to need. Tower frequency for 1/8 center should be... Stop moving. Oh, I know why it's doing that. Talking to my tablet. Not you guys. Tower frequency for 1/8 center should be 126.4. Just to have that ready to go. I can let you guys see what I'm looking at. Let me just find this chord. It doesn't... I vocalize everything, and not letting you guys see what I'm looking at is not very fair. Not fair. Oh, I just shut off the chat. Ah! Always do that. I don't know if I did it or this streaming piece did it. And I can actually interact with this on the screen once I tell OBS to look at it. Beautiful. Alright. So we're going to be landing 1/8 center. First of all, let's go ahead and get our star. Flips to. And then add 1/8 center. Alright. Away with you. Star for 1/8 center. Okay, there we go. Oh, don't do that. Alright. Oh, I can't zoom very well with it like that. Alright, well, we'll zoom with looking at it like this. Alright. Okay, well, we're not parachute jumping, and we really don't have any restrictions. Pay, until we get to pay, at or above 240. Okay, well, the FMS should take care of most of this. So we're going to be landing south.
American 416 contact Kansas City Center on 127.47. Have a good one.
127.47, American 416. 2747. American 416 with you at flight level 370.
American 416, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Alright. Back to this. 18C, so the ramps are going to be on our, to the east of us, to our left. So we'll exit left, off of 1/8 center. And I'm going to go ahead and throw this in there. Got a course of 183 and a frequency of 111.3. Alright, so unlike last time when in San Francisco, we're actually going to pre-do this. So 111.3. 111.3 and 183. Oop, I was right on it too. Alright. 111.3 and 183. I don't think that does anything, but we're good. And minimum altitude. Going back to this. Minimum altitude for entry is 3,000. Very nice, Moses. Yeah, it seems like that's the killer. Config right now, man. I run a little bit more RAM just because of stream, and it helps out tremendously. I can never. You'll never hear me downplay the good things about running more RAM. 3,000. So 3,000. Alright. And 126.4 TWR as I write this stuff down at the same time. Okay. Alright. Y'all can have a light meal. How about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you cold drinks.
Actually, it's a little late for that.
Please make sure your seats are in an upright position and prepare your folding drinks.
We can't turn the seatbelt signs off, though. I don't know why they had them on all this whole time. Benny, how you doing, man? We are heading to, where are we heading? Charlotte. We're heading to Charlotte on our first leg of this, this afternoon of flying fun. Then after that, the creme du jour, we will be heading, hopefully, towards runway 19 of DCA for the river visual approach to runway 19 DCA. But we're not going to fly this plane in there. We're going to fly the IXEG 737. More maneuverable, better response. That's the plane I'd like to take in there for craziness. Yeah, Lyle, I would say that you're going to be specced out for the most part. I mean, I at 4.6, isn't that overclocked? Is it like a pre-overclock? Or isn't it? I don't remember. But man, I think you're going to be specced out. You're going to be running all the sliders up full blast. 11 gigabytes of DDR5 on that 1080 Ti is absolutely worth the extra money in my opinion. So, like, you're already going to have texture quality up. Your visual effects are probably going to be higher. You're going to be able to run more full reflection detail and probably better anti-aliasing. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to love it. Let's get an outside shot. Coming into the more forested regions of the Tennessee and whatnot. Where are we at? Where we be? Actually, I can tell you exactly where we are. We are just about over Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And we'll be crossing Clarksville here in probably the next 5 minutes. And then Nashville thereafter. Just in case you were wanting to know. That moving map sucks. And I'm sorry about the blackouts, guys. It's when I do something on the other window, OBS freaks out. Apparently doesn't know how to switch sources or whatever. I apologize. Actually, I think there is a way for me to fix that, and that's to put it back on sim only. And if it's on sim only, it may not do the whole blackout thing. Nope, it doesn't. Good. So if you guys see the blackouts again, or any other streams I do or whatever, if you guys see more blackouts, let me know. Remind me that, hey, you need to put it back on to focus on the sim window only, and I'll do that. If I do I want to show you the charts or whatever, that's when it starts messing up. Pretty beautiful. X-plane stock weather. No X-Enviro. Oh, I answered your question as you answered it. That's funny. No, I don't have the ultra weather. I'm just doing base stock weather, and I'm anticipating the X-Enviro update to 1.07. Hopefully soon. I think that'll probably be the one to beat. Either that or Active Sky. And I'll probably still buy both, or still buy Active Sky, just to try it. Alright. Let's actually pay attention to our flying for just a second here. Flaps up, set the frequencies. It's our progress. Top of descent, 218 miles. This is quite a long flight. Longer than I thought it was going to be anyway. Alright. I'm going to make that left turn at Nashville. Head towards Charlotte. Excuse me for a moment. I need to get my fix. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I do like that feature of this plane. That's pretty cool. Like many of you who have flown this plane in X-Plane 11, you've had to actually use that because your engines would stop producing enough power to run the pressurization. And so you get up to 37,000 feet, and then all of a sudden you're in trouble. Then again, I may be the only one who ever experienced that, but it was until they updated the plane for X-Plane 11, that's kind of what was happening. Oh, go forward. Oh, you know what I told you we'd do, and we never did it. Where is the button? The button to unlock the cabin doors and go into the plane. Alright. It's like the Langoliers. There's no one left. Whoa, must have gotten some clouds. This looks like a good road to try. Perfect. Up. There we go. Perfectly done. And control 4. Let's test it. Beautiful. Alright. And then the other side, we'll get a flap shot. Let's try the first emergency exit row. Not far enough. Not quite far enough. Beautiful. Control 6, 4, 6. Good. Alright. Got some views set up here just to help out. Let's get a tail view here. Control 2. So how's everybody doing this Saturday afternoon? See, I may be crazy, but that looks fine to me. Yeah, we're going to be going in Nashville here.
American 416 contact Memphis Center on 133.85. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 133.85, American 416. 3385. American 416 with you at flight level 370.
American 416, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Moses, I do not know, man. I've never used ultra weather, and I do absolutely no modification to the weather engine other than XEnviro. I mean, I'm not using it now, but I do not know how you would refine the cloud puffs to be not as blurry. I mean, that's okay to me. That looks fine. I guess if I knew what you were, kind of had some reference on what you were talking about. Are you, do you have your anti-lasting turned on? Maybe that has something to do with how they're rendered. I like it. I like these clouds. I like the stock clouds. I do. Tyler, good to have you in the stream, buddy. Fly Inside, that's VR, right? Well, Moses, if you're using a 1080 Ti, I would bump my anti-lasting all. You said you have a 1080 Ti and a 7700K. Brother, bump that son of a gun all the way up. See what it does. It may be too sharp for you. Just try that. See how it goes. Tyler, you're making me want to go out and buy a Rift right now, man. Now, Lyle, you know that none of this scenery, what you're seeing there, that's all ortho for XP, and you have to kind of generate that. And Fly Inside will work with X-Plane 11, or I said XP, with X-Plane 11. How so? Like, give me some of the gotchas, Tyler. I want you to convince me of this, because I think it would be amazing. Some of the gotchas. Inquiring minds want to know, because I know there are probably a few. And second question is, are they on sale right now? Ace, you gonna be my ATC now? Yeah, I think we're doing good, man. Stall. But see, it's not just stall, it's stall in the voice of the MD-11, or the MD-80 lady. The McDonnell Douglas computer voice thing. But it takes some getting used to as far as depth perception. But it's still totally worth it. I know that you have to cut some of the settings down. And second thing is, could I stream? Would I still be able to stream what I'm seeing to you guys from the VR headset or whatnot? If you don't mind me asking, Tyler, how much was the Oculus Rift? Getting into the Appalachians here. All right. Well, it's not hard to generate. It just takes time. You're not going to be able to generate the whole United States overnight. It's basically, I suggest you kind of build your tiles overnight. Let your computer run overnight. Build your tiles, and on a flight that you anticipate making the next day, and that'll save you some time. Nicely done, sir. $3.99, $400. Ooh. Why do I need the Xbox controller? I'm kind of confused about that. Crossing the Appalachians. We need to pay attention here, because we are coming up on top of descent. About 128 miles. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give myself an initial bump, just to cover me if I get caught up here. $10,000. The FMC should cover it. All right, Ace. I have nothing against you, buddy, but you're in a timeout. I appreciate your patronage, but please, if you don't have something constructive to say, or you're not being nice at the very least, we have no place for you here. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. I should have done that sooner. It's the first time I've ever had to do that, and it makes me feel kind of empowered. Yeah, I've got a, and that's the thing. I've got a yoke and throttles, and I'm kind of with the Oculus Rift on. I would lose that tactile feedback, I think, or the being able to see the buttons and things that I need to see to, see what my throttle position is and things like that. Then again, it may not be so bad. But for $400, I think it's hard to beat. It really, just to even play with it, it makes me think about doing it. I think I will do that. I'm gonna write your name down here right now. Later on tonight, I'll take a look at it. I'd like to see some real world opinions. DWC. That's hilarious, Lau. Yeah, I'm. As more people are watching and more people are coming in, guys, I've never streamed before. I've never played video games with people watching before or anything like this. This is all totally new for me. But I'm learning that I'm learning why people have these chat bots and things of that nature. So sad fact, you know, trolling is trolling. All right. I mean, trolls got to troll, right? Oh, you're talking about in your video. Okay. In your video. Gotcha. No problem. Alright. We are getting there quickly. Let's go ahead and start planning for our descent. I already got the ILS set because we're ahead of the game there. Don't need any speed brakes, no cautions, no recall. All systems are looking good. Top of descent 90 miles. Let's go ahead and give the pre-descent briefing.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened, and all carry-on luggage is still underneath the seat in front of you.
See, Tyler,
American 416 expect the Philps 2 arrival with the TAZZA transition for the ILS approach to runway 18 center at Charlotte Douglas International cleared direct TAZZA.
Roger, American 416. Well, you wouldn't think a stream like this would appeal to the kind of distinguished ladies and gentlemen who particularly prefer the troll
contact
lane
Atlanta
type.
Center on 133.6. Enjoy your afternoon.
133.6, American 416. Good day. American 416 at flight level 370.
American 416, good afternoon. Radar contact.
Alright, let's space this out a little bit more. You know I'm used to my 737 when I constantly come down here to look for the
American
PFD
416
controls.
descend via the FILPZ2 arrival with the TAZZA transition altimeter 3001 at Crossville MEML Whitson.
Hold on, I'm going to look at something here. Altimeter 3001. Roger, American 416. Okay, so we have no crossing restrictions other than descend via star. Okay. That's fine by me. I mean, you're not going to hear any complaint. So... You know, it's funny you say that because I think there are a lot of people out there who are aviation enthusiasts at heart, and they don't even know it yet, or they've always been, and they didn't even know. And they had no idea that, I mean, they've always seen, you know, I could go get a pilot's license, I could do this, I could do that. But the money is a limiting issue for a lot of folks. I mean, I know it is for me. And this is the next best thing. But one of the things I found from doing these not doing the videos, but from watching people do the videos, I learned how to operate these planes, not necessarily from the manuals, but from actually watching guys like Cat Strader and John Fly and Avid and a bunch of other people operate these planes. You know, seeing is doing, right? And that's been an invaluable resource for me. And a shout out to Q8 Pilot as well. Another very good, he doesn't stream, but he has some very good videos. I was very impressed by the whole thing and thought, you know, if I get to that point in my flying, I can they can barely read and fly them. Is it any easier to read in VR? That's the big question on everybody's mind here. Running into some clouds. Beautiful rolling Appalachian countryside. And again, I'm not trying to be any of those guys or even trying to put on a production like those guys do. I am not, that's not my goal. But for those of you who want to see a plane operated, come into a chat, maybe talk a little bit about X-Plane, different flights, you know, flight simming in general, planes, aviation, those kinds of things. I think this is a great way for people to get together and talk about their interests and maybe learn something new they didn't know before. I mean, heck, I kind of learned how to fly the MD-80, not only from videos, but from having people in chat and walking me through some of it. Definitely not. So you cannot read it in, not as sharp, I'm guessing, in VR. For some reason, I feel like a rendition of John Denver is necessary right now. Even though we're not going to West Virginia. Other mods. Not a whole lot, man. Better pushback, which is the standard stuff. Why are you even running whatever? Ground handling, didn't even use it. I don't use it very often. Better pushback, which does not work with this plane, apparently. The standard runway awareness system. That's it for this flight. Generally, ortho for XP, you know that. That's pretty much it. I've got an assortment and a library of aircraft. Well, it's a small library of aircraft. I like Boeings. We're not going to talk about the JAR plane, the A320. I don't want to badmouth JAR, but that thing frustrates me to no end. Oh, weather update. Almost to top of descent. Top of descent in 31 miles. Let's go ahead and set our auto brakes to 2. Size is the runway we're landing on, I wonder. KCLT information. It doesn't say. I know it would say though. My tablet would say. I believe. I believe it's on the chart, right? Although I don't know where to find the runway length. Well, we're just going to let that be for now. Oh, I think we just got a subscriber. Tyler, man, thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And again, guys, no commercial interests, just having fun. So you just let me know I'm doing a good job. I appreciate that. Graphics, that's what you want to see. Anti-lasting, I got it on 4X right now. And it's doing, not even having a... Well, Lyle, let Flight Factor know that Mark Oden sent you over. And, I'm kidding. You know what, I have this, I do have a problem though, and my problem is I don't like to fly bad airplanes, or airplanes that aren't, you know, decently implemented. Now I may go all sterile cockpit here in a minute, guys. We start this, well, not the start of descent, but further in. Don't take offense. I do want to focus on part of the flight anyway. And so if I do that and I don't respond to chat for a little while, I do apologize. I'll be right back. Oh, Tyler, that's encouraging, man. That's really encouraging. Not much of a bump, though. I mean, a 1070 is still a good card. But, okay. The more and more we talk about this, Tyler, the more and more I'm thinking that VR is the way to go. I mean, it is the way to go in the future. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. America. What about that CPU? 6700K is a standard 1-year-old now run-of-the-mill. Oh, true. We are descending. So pretty. All the rolling hills. I love that. I mean, I've never flown over this part of the world, but it's so interesting to see how the landscape shifts and moves. Or it doesn't actually move, but you know what I mean. You can see the rolling hills of the Appalachian Mountains. Alright, let's make sure we're descending correctly. Which it appears we are. We do have descent clearance. Let's go ahead and give the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to remind you that use of all electronic devices during descent and landing is prohibited as it may interfere with the navigational equipment. Thank you.
Oh, Moses, I completely understand. I'll probably understand better once I've actually seen it in use. Ooh, fight, fight, fight. VR versus monitor. Tyler versus Moses. And go. No biting of ears, please. Like, but, okay. Alright. Man, I was about to, like, monetize this and get pay-per-view going on and, you know, get the promoters in. It'd be great. Need a good old-fashioned... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Way too far. Going down to 10,000. 240 in 17 miles. I think we'll meet that. Currently vertical speed is about 2,000 feet per minute. Not too brisk. Beautiful scenery though. Zoom level 16.
American 416 contact Atlanta Center on 127.55. Have a good one.
127.55. American 416. American 416 with you, descending to 10,000 feet.
American 416, good evening. Radar contact.
.240 or above. I'd like to be at 240. I like to be in the lower end of these things, but the computer knows best right now. The FMC in this plane is pretty rock solid. If you have the 757 V2, Superman, welcome to the stream. I would suggest my all-time favorite plane, and I love to say this again and again and again, the IXEG 737-300. It is the best, in my opinion, and I'm going to get flamed for this probably. In my opinion, we probably need drag. Yeah, we do need drag.
American 416 slow to 270 knots or less.
Wilco American 416. IXEG 737-300 is the best plane in X-Plane, in my personal opinion. Well worth the money you spend on it, buddy. If you like the in-depth systems of this plane, you'll love the 733. Alright, speed break up. Alright, we'll watch our speed now. Sorry, ATC. I'm not arguing with you, Moses. I think there is definitely a point to be had there. I love flying it myself, and like I said, I only fly good planes. But see, you did just say something that's I can't agree with, and that's the you're talking about that A320 from JAR, I believe. Me and that plane don't get along. Why are we way? Are we high or are we low? It doesn't tell me. It says we're on path. I know it says 680 here, but according to this, we are still good. So yeah, that A320 and I don't get along. We don't see eye to eye. I wonder why. I think we're high. But we're not. We're supposed to be at 210 by the flight plan. I don't know. I think it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this down to 3,000, as they did not give us a crossing restriction. Safety net is no longer needed, right? Would anyone be willing to tell me the length of runway 18 center at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango? Speaking of that, say weather at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango.
Weather at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango is scattered. Visibility is 10 miles, winds are 237 at 10 knots, cloud coverage is 5,000 scattered, 5,000 scattered. Current altimeter is 29901.
Roger, American 416. So we've got some cloud coverage. Let me look at something here on the charts. Flips at 16 or above, which is correct. We're still well within bounds of, I mean, we're landing south, so we're going to go the right way towards Phipps. All right. I think I'm being... It's all good. I'm just freaking out about the V-bar here, which... 10,000? Okay. Thank you, Tyler. Then we will be fine. And y'all be gentle now, because this is the first time I've landed a plane in about a week. So, yep, that's correct. 18 center. What did you say the altimeter was? Altimeter is 29901. Big whoop, right? Okay, it's not actually showing anymore. Thank goodness. Alright. Yeah, we're still descending it. I think we're fine. Okay, then I have nothing to worry about.
American 416, contact Charlotte, approach on 135.6. Enjoy your evening.
Approach on 135.6, American 416. 35. American 416 with you, descending to 3,000 feet.
American 416, good evening. Radar contact. Continue descent via the Phillips 2 arrival.
For the
ILS approach to runway 18 center at Charlotte Douglas International.
Roger, American 416. Oh, I've got a notebook on the side of the desk here. Cairo, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're just getting low as we have no more descent. Okay, there it goes. Believe that we have a new subscribe. Okay. 5 miles to get down to 11,000. Yeah, we're going to have to go to manual. Well, maybe if we get down fast enough. Vertical speed mode. Let's get down, please. And thank you to 3,000 feet. Preferably before the runway. Would be nice. What's that first point? I'm gonna go ahead and arrest that descent, or the rest that speed just a little bit. Just because I'm about to look down. Stop it. Stupid tablet. Hagel! Hagel is our initial fix, and I want to be at 3,000 before we are there. Actually, I want to be at 4,000. But 3,000 will work too. We'll just change that. Let's go ahead and get down. We got speed brakes fully deployed. And we should have some time to slow down right here and grab a hold of that ILS. Cairo, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Do appreciate it. And guys, I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on landing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes
so we don't all die.
Will land at the destination airport. For your safety, we ask you to remain seated until the aircraft comes to a complete stop and the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. When preparing to depart, please make sure to take all your personal belongings with you. Attention international travelers, if you are continuing your flight, follow the signs to international transit area.
Alright, crossing 10,000 feet. Lights are on. Auto brakes of 2 should be fine for 10,000 feet. No, I think we're going to be fine. We got a banana well before our initial approach fix, so we should be good. And besides, this ATC will yell at you if you do that. Nah, I think we'll be fine. We caught it fast enough. Nothing to see out here, folks. Just clouds. And with the temperature outside of 25 degrees, I am not worried about any ice. I'm going to go ahead and throw the engines into continuous.
American 416 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 18 center at Charlotte Douglas International.
Cleared for approach. American 416. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh. Got some. Oh, don't hit the. That was my fault. I touched the pedal a little early. Still descending. As soon as we stop descending, we will arrest that speed. Oh, we've got the speed brakes out. I just want to get to altitude first. Worry about speed second. We're going to go ahead and drop this down to 210 or 200. And where be the flap schedule on this plane?
American 416 slow to 210 knots or less.
Wilco, American 416. Yeah, you're going to stop descending here in like 2 seconds. Okay, we are below glide slope. And we have localizer alive. And now the speed will start backing off. Go ahead and go to gear down. That's going to help reduce our speed just that much more.
American 416 altimeter 299er1 at Charlotte Douglas International Contact Tower on 133.35. Enjoy your evening.
133.35, American 416, good day. 133.35. American 416 with you at 4,000 feet.
American 416 good evening. Radar contact.
Go ahead.
Continue ILS to
On the
runway
approach
18
mode.
center call when established on final.
Roger, American 416. Alright. That's good, that's good. We all good. Let's go flaps 5, or flaps 1. Flaps 5. And reduce speed again to 180 miles per hour. Or actually, that was way too far. Speed brakes up for the time being. I don't think this plane arm spring brakes. Or does it? Yes, it does. Alright, speed brakes are armed now. And we are at 180. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but I just did something. Alternate flaps. That's not what we wanted. Let's go flaps 15. We should be grabbing a hold of that localizer here as we cross the threshold of the runway at the initial fixed point. Let's go ahead and Hagel was 4,000, so we're still good. So we've got movement on the glide slope, which is good. This should start to move this direction, at which point it will start to go to a 2-dot system. Let's go ahead and reduce speed again to 150 miles per hour. And with that, we will go to flaps 20. And we also should have done this before. 130, 129 will be our approach fix at flaps. We'll do a flaps 30 approach. Why the hell not? 130 at 129. So we have capture of localizer. And followed shortly by airport is in sight. Right there. Field is in sight. American 416 is established on runway 18 center. American 416 established on runway 18 center. Why do I not have... Oh. 13335 is what you said, right? American 416 is established on runway 18 center. What do you want from me? American 416 is established on final for runway 18 center.
American 416 winds are 230 at 10 knots, cleared to land runway 18 center.
Cleared to land, American 416. Ups, down, 25. And we are at speed. Flaps 25 is fully deployed. Go ahead and go a quick change to 129 and flaps 30. We are in takeoff configuration, boys. I see 2 reds, 2 whites as we are on the ILS. Alright, speed brake is armed. Gear is down, 3 green. And the passengers are hopefully still alive back there. So, let's go ahead and give them a PA announcement. Oh, we already have. Let's land this puppy. Autopilot off. Auto throttles off. Yep. I don't think my throttle position was as good as it should have been. Alright, pull. Let her sink a little bit. I kind of want to be low. I kind of want to be a little low.
Approaching 18 center.
Flight slow.
Yeah, I know about that.
Flight
You say this
slow.
every time.
Flight slow. Flight slow. 500. Flight slow. Flight slow.
We're going to get lower now.
Minimums. 100.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
30. 20. 10.
Long landing.
We are long.
Long landing. 7,000 feet remaining.
Well, it's good that we have a long runway
American
here.
416 exit runway when able.
5,000 remaining. 4,000 remaining.
Manually braking. Why are you rolling that direction? We almost didn't make it. Almost didn't make it. Brakes are hot. Brakes are hot. And we are not going to make that turn. We're going to go in the grass. Brakes are hot. So we're going to go all the way down and around. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did long landing that one, didn't I? I need some reserve brakes, please. I need some reserve brakes. Alright, well, not great. We roll it into the grass unintentionally. Alright. American 416 is clear of the runway.
American 416 welcome to Charlotte Douglas International Contact Ground on 121.8. Have a good evening.
Ground on 121.8. American 416, good day. 121.8. That was not a good landing. American 416. Oh, we're not. No, we don't call them yet. Don't call them yet, Mark. What's wrong with you? All right. On the ground. Let's start the APU. That's on that. Start the APU. We never turned off the APU. Hey! That's probably why we don't have hardly any fuel left. We're good on fuel, actually. Oops. We may have done more damage than good, but, well, that's fine. Okay. Oils are off. Flaps are up. And transponder is back to non-altitude reporting mode. American 416, ready to taxi to the gate.
American 416 taxi to gate 15 via taxiways Echo 2, Echo, Alpha, Charlie, hold short runway 23.
Oh, we got a long taxi. Taxi via Echo 2, Echo, Alpha, Charlie, hold short runway 23, American 416.
American 416 taxi to gate 15.
Roger, American 416. Alright. Let's try to get the dirt off our wheels before we roll up to the company. I think we're okay now. Let those brakes cool for a minute. Alright, so we're going to go here, pretty much straight up. That's Echo 2, this is Echo. Kind of a long taxi here, so bear with me. As soon as we get to the gate, we will get ready to do a replay and just see how bad that was. That was a little light coming in. I flared way too early and floated her way too much. Fortunately, I didn't overcorrect and slam the nose gear into the ground like I did in the 737 a couple days ago. That we were trying to avoid. Airspeed was high, but yeah. We brought her back down though. We were okay. I mean, we were at ref speed. I think we'll have to check that on the replay. I believe we're going to cross this here runway. Nope, we're going to take this here taxiway. To the right. Being Alpha. Charlie is next. We have a ways to go on Alpha. That's a cool place. This is default X-plane scenery, so not bad. Not bad at all. See, I think I'm trying to find that happy medium between being rough on the landing and... Alright, hold on one second. We need to take a left, or right here, to continue on Alpha. See, sometimes I find actually navigating the airport to be even harder than flying the plane. And here we need to continue straight onto Alpha here, I believe. Alpha continues this way. And then Charlie. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. No, that's not right. This is the Charlie we need to be on. Alright. And we're going to hold short and ask for permission. Runway 23. American 416, request permission to cross runway 23.
American 416 cleared to cross runway 23.
Cleared to cross runway 23, American 416.
Approaching.
Let's get the heck over this runway.
3.
There'd be some gates over here. Alright, well, I'm just going to pick one then. It's like St. Louis's airport. You're just real simple. All the terminals are right there in a row. Runways line up with are perpendicular to the slow down. Thank you. I see some more American boys over here, so I think we'll just go over next to them. And that looks like it's for a much bigger plane, but, you know, we'll do it. Big beast. Alright. We have to be our own marshal here. And stop. Alright. Parking brakes are set. Let's go ahead and shut them down. Alright. Alright, so we're good there. Let's go take a look at some replays. Some of these lights turned off. Let's go take a look at this replay. Alright. This is the right view. Yes, it is the right view. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, I pulled up. I flared way too early. So. Oh, no! Well, that's what happens when you play with all this stuff, right? You would get it, Alright. Trust the VREF +5 and use the throttles to maintain glide slope, right? Now my problem is, and I'll do this on the 737. Actually, it will be impossible on the 737 because we're going to be doing the DCA, and it will be a true visual approach. But my problem with the 737, I tend to bounce it when I'm right on glide slope. So I don't know. I'm still trying to find it. We're still working through it. The more practice you get, the better you will get, hopefully. And that's a bigger plane than I'm used to flying, so. Not making excuses. We still put it in the grass a little. But anyway, those brakes get a little hot. All right, gentlemen, I will catch you guys probably in the next... I'm going to go ahead and close this stream, and we will begin a new, ready to go for DCA, Charlotte to DCA. I'm going to check the winds. Hopefully we are good for a runway 19 river visual. And if that's the case, we'll do that. If that's not, I'm probably going to come up with something else, because that's the only real reason I've got to fly into DCA, other than the scenery. Scenery's nice. So, all right, guys. It has been an honor and a pleasure as always, and I will see you guys again this afternoon. Catch you in the skies.